Buck, Zucchini, and Little News Ears present
Cherry, Bird, Cow.
Hey, you, are you 4? I am. My name's Winston.
And I'm a green cowboy.
And I'm Enzo, part superb bird of paradise, part man, and I'm Winston's dad.
Dude, actually you're his grandfather.
Technically, I'm your father too, you know.
And I love you. I'm Felix, part boy, part cherry.
How is that possible?
We live in Ataraxia, California.
Wow, it's like a commune.
It's not a commune. We're working on a newspaper that we're putting on all bathroom stalls around the world.
News on every bathroom stall. The toilet paper. Get it?
We're
Cherry, Bird, and Cow.
Today's date is January 5th, 2021. George Washington Carver Day.
Dude, he was best known for finding many different ways to use the peanut.
Yeah, he was like the original Mr. Peanut. He worked on helping farmers rotate their crops and other inventions.
Yeah, like he was into science and most of his stuff he didn't even patent.
Why wouldn't he do that?
Yeah, he wasn't really into money. He wanted to help.
Yeah, and he considered his ideas to be gifts from God that should be free to all.
Yeah, it would be nice if more things were free. Like that great jacket you gave me. I took it and I flew to Vancouver, Canada. I guess I'm not free to do that.
Huh?
Well, since I crossed into Canada, they had to quarantine me, and they stuck me in a Motel 6 because of the COVID. They were keeping an eye on me, too. I couldn't even jog in the woods. I wanted to, and they said no.
Dude, maybe if you'd had the vaccine?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't one of the lucky 2 million Americans to get it.
Yeah, well, maybe if they'd given it to the 20 million that were supposed to get it, dude.
Don't get political. People are getting vaccinated, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, you should have heard what my teacher said about vaccinations.
Be careful what you say about school. You could get in trouble. You could get all of us in trouble.
How can I get in trouble? I'm not at school.
Dude, if you were at school and said something bad about your teacher or the school, you could get in trouble.
But I'm not at school.
Yeah, you're learning virtually, right? Distance learning, huh?
Yeah.
Then this place is kinda your school then, right?
And yeah, the toilet paper, dude, it's all over social media, so that could be created while you were at school or wherever.
But doesn't the First Amendment protect me?
First Amendment, and it depends.
But freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, unless it infringes on someone else's freedom or provokes or incites, and saying something bad about your school could do that, dude. For instance, in 2017, a 9th grade student in Pennsylvania was having a bad day. She didn't make the cheerleading team, and she used a few 4-letter words to describe her school and cheering and everything. The school suspended her from cheerleading for a year, and she sued him and won.
Yeah, that was something to cheer about.
Yeah, but then the school decided to take her to Supreme Court, saying there needed to be a clear ruling on disciplining students for what they say away from school.
Especially now, since almost everybody is learning online. You can't always say what you want.
So, you wish everything could be free, but not all speech is. Got it.
Well, in some cases, I suppose a court would have to decide, and that's what they're there for.
Okay, I won't say what my teacher said about vaccines then, okay? But I can say my teacher's unorganized?
Well, sometimes organization is hard to do. For instance, did you hear about the pyramid?
Huh?
Well, pyramids have been a mystery for over 2,000 years. How did they get built?
Dude, aliens. Come on.
Not very likely. Slaves? Not really. No, not likely.
And definitely aliens.
Well, it's hard to say, but a curator's assistant in Aberdeen, Scotland, may have found a piece of the puzzle to solve it all.
Wow, dude, there's nothing more exciting than being on an archaeological dig and having your shovel hit an artifact, and it answers all those questions. That's awesome.
Yeah, I suppose there's that. Or in this case, you could move stuff around in a museum and find something that was just in the wrong place for 70 years.
Wow, 70 years, man, I go nuts when I can't find my wallet in like 10 minutes.
Yep, they're called the Dixon Relics, and they may provide a solution to the mystery that's plagued us forever. How were the pyramids built?
And like the mystery of organization that keeps us from advancing.
Like my teacher?
Speaking of school, dude, how's that kid that says you have dirty udders?
I still haven't figured out what to do.
Maybe you should just be really nice to him and like compliment him and stuff. Like, dude, you look great on Zoom. Or, I like the background in your picture. That's really nice. Or maybe just compliment him on what it looks like he's wearing.
Yeah. I could talk nice to him and maybe talk to him online privately and maybe even be his friend. We probably have like stuff in common.
Dude, yeah, but just make sure you don't talk about school because he might, like screen capture it and then, use it against you somehow.
Maybe we could team up and pick on our teacher, and then we could just say it was like a joke, and maybe she could find it funny. She probably won't find it funny, though, but then again, like I said, she can't find anything.
Cut it out. You never know who's watching or listening. Heck, there may be even police drones out there right now.
Dude, don't even joke about that. I heard there are drones in Chula Vista, California, that respond to like police situations with just one button. The drones, they fly around and they see everything, and they can even help solve crime.
Robots. I don't know if you can even trust them.
No, dude, not robots. They're like drones. Each day, the Chula Vista police respond to like at least 15 emergency calls with a drone, and they've launched more than 4,000 flights since the program began like 2 years ago. It's called Drone as First Responder, and the pilots can tell the cops what the camera sees, and like they solve the crime.
They better not fly into Canada or they'll get stuck at a Motel 6.
Oh man, I don't even want to know what a drone would see at a Motel 6.
Imagine if that power got into the wrong hands and they could see Winston talking bad about school and he'd get in trouble again. I still don't like it. Let them be cops like they used to be and take years to solve a mystery.
Or like take 70 years to find a clue.
Exactly. Hey, speaking of crime, did you hear about the COVID bump?
Wait, there's another symptom? I thought losing taste and smell was bad enough.
No, dude, COVID bump is a term they're using to describe like a bigger number of scams happening, especially with animals like pets.
Yeah, and I was thinking of getting a puppy, but apparently people feel the same way I do and want a pet, and then when they order one online or over the phone, they just end up paying for shipping and handling and extra stuff.
And like the puppy, it never even shows up. It's sad to see that people that want animals are being taken advantage of. They expect a puppy and it says a large number of Yorkshire Terriers and French Bulldogs and kittens too that are ordered just never show up.
Are you sure it's a scam? I mean, maybe they're mailing them to that museum and they'll find them in like 70 years.
Nope, it's a scam. And it's increased because people are not doing things face to face right now. But someday, those scammers will face the music.
Dude, speaking of music, we lost another great one.
Yeah,
Noah Krashevsky.
And he was only 75 years old.
What did he do?
Well, he built musical works from sampled sounds, and street noises and voices.
Yeah, he would use instruments too, and technology like the Moog synthesizer. But he was also known as a teacher, and cancer got him.
Yeah, dude, he'll be missed.
Yep.
You know what won't be missed?
What?
2020.
I'm with you on that one. They can lose that in a museum anytime.
I love you, man.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, you want this week's news for kids? Go to LNE.news.com. And don't forget to check out our videos on YouTube and our teacher lesson plans and more on LNE.news.com. May your sweetness shine and your colors glow.
Sources for today's story includes the New York Times and the Daily Beast.